Hello and welcome to Ali Pally here in North London, and we are here for the Haringey Box Cup, Europe's largest amateur boxing tournament. And guess what? We're here for all 3 days, so you won't miss a thing. Let's go inside and check out the future stars of the sport.
This is the moment the world has been waiting for.
The judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the boxing world is ready.
The fight starts now! Let's go!
So aggressive, so focused.
It all comes down to this.
With a corner knockdown.
Still the undisputed champion of the world.
And here we are inside the iconic Alexandra Palace, a place that has been the home to many champions, past, present and future. I couldn't find any of those, but I have bumped into my right-hand man, Barry Jones, former WBO super featherweight champion of the world.
You're almost funny. But carry on.
You told me the punchline. Excuse the punchline. What a tournament this has become, Barry. Your first time here.
Embarrassingly, it is. But I mean, the venue is spectacular. It really is. It's amazing. And the boxing is top tier. It really is. And also, it's such an important tournament to win. You know, the biggest in Europe, of course. And what that will give them is a launch pad for other bigger tournaments, for maybe boxing for their country. You know, it's a spotlight on it that gets you seen, gets you noticed. And it's a competition that everybody wants to win.
And they'll be feeling like this is their world title opportunity.
I think so. It's big enough to win in its own right. But like I said, it opens so many doors for you. It puts a spotlight on you that people want to see more of you. Selectors for international competitions will give this person a shot. And it's produced some fantastic fighters. Of course, Katie Taylor's been here, Anthony Joshua's been here. We don't need to name anybody else. That's enough.
Well, us too. Now.
That's right. Well, of course, us too. Well, I'm not getting in the ring, you.
Come on, well, let's get in there anyway. So you can see the fighters behind entering the Great Hall here at Ali Pally. I'm told 345. Some event we've got in store for you. Me and Barry here, obviously, but there's a third member of the team, someone you might recognise. Patricia Mbata, you're an absolute natural at that. Look, you're a 3-time winner of this prestigious tournament, but you're here in a different role this time. Tell us about it.
I am indeed. I've actually put down the gloves for 3 nights only, and now I've got the mic, and I'm going to be walking around, talking to the athletes, and just getting a real feel for what the Alexandra Palace Haringey Box Cup is like. You
represent Finchley Amateur Boxing Club, a former winner of this prestigious, as I say, cup. Good team this year?
Yes, we've got 6 people in the competition, and we've actually got 2 super heavyweights. So if they both win their fights, they might be boxing each other in the final.
So is there a history with these two? Have they boxed before?
There is indeed. They've actually boxed each other before, and one of them beat the champion from last year. Whoa. So this rematch is going to be very interesting. We don't know who's going to win, but hopefully they get into the final and we can find out.
Well, Patricia, let's get you doing some work.
Yeah, let's
go.
Let's
speak to some fighters. Before stepping into the spotlight, the fighters must first handle business behind the scenes. Registration, weigh-ins, and medical checks. Only once all 3 boxes are ticked are they officially cleared to compete.
This is where it starts to get real. The weigh-in is done, medical is done, the bout list is out, people are warming up for their first fights. I remember what it was like at this very moment. The nerves are tingling and you just can't wait to get into the ring. So let's just have a look at how the first few boxers are feeling.
We are joined by Anthony Abekwe from Finchley Amateur Boxing Club. Right, Anthony, this is a bit of a weird one for you because your route to potentially winning this is a little strange.
Yes. So I'll be fighting a guy that's already beat me, and he beat me in my first fight by a unanimous decision. So if I win today, when I win today, I'll be fighting my teammate Jesse tomorrow. And it's weird because I've already fought him once, so it kind of throws things off because it's like, I know he's coming back for blood now, and I beat him the last time, so when I fight him tomorrow, it's going to be totally different.
Barry was just saying there, you train with each other, right? How is it in the gym with one another?
You know what? People ask me all the time, but it's only awkward if you make it awkward. But it's like, we can't spar each other. We don't normally come in on the same days, but there are times where we come in and it's like, yeah, just don't go near each other, don't spar each other. But it's nothing but good vibes though. But we know we've got business to handle today. So we just put our personal feelings aside and just go to war.
I'm quite shocked there. So you train together, but outside the competition, you still don't spar with each other?
No. When it gets close to the fight date, a month or two, we don't spar. So when it's any time before that, we just spar as usual. But no, we don't spar. Yeah.
So Anthony, your first time in this Haringey Box Cup, right? What would it mean to win this prestigious event?
It would mean a lot, because twice now I've gone to nationals. Both times it didn't go my way. And in my opinion, this is on a bigger stage, bigger level, more fighters. So to win this, it'd be like redeeming myself for the times I lost in the nationals. Even though I came second, I feel like I could have done better. So this is like a time to redeem myself right now.
Gold medal?
Gold medal, that's what I'm here for. Gold medal.
Anthony, all the best, mate.
Thank you.
Good luck, kid.
One of those contests, Barry, could come down to who wants it more, who's training it harder. Well, Anthony, a win and you're in the final, but a peculiar ending to the fight. What happened?
So in the second round, I hit him with a backhand and I seemed to hurt him, but we kept going. Then I caught him with a hook, left hook. Then he just stopped for a second. I waited for the ref to butt in. The ref didn't do anything, so I hit him. Ref stopped it. Apparently, I hurt his jaw with one of my punches. I just didn't think he wanted the fight anymore. And I was only getting warmed up. I didn't show too much, but a win is a win, we'll take it.
You must say a lot of confidence from a win like that going into tomorrow's final.
100%, especially because that's the guy that beat me in my first fight. Obviously, I wanted to end things a little different, more than just a technical finish, but I'll take it, and tomorrow I'll fight better, because I'm going to be facing a bigger, badder, and better opponent.
All right, and give me your final prediction for tomorrow. Are you going home with a gold medal?
I'm going home with a gold medal.
Well, we are joined by Jenny Lahan, a former, well actually can I say former? You'll forever be an Olympian. Boxed in the Paris 24 Games. Just shows me and Barry and everyone else watching this how important this Haringey Box Cup is.
Yeah, 100%. I actually started out my boxing career, kind of one of my first international competitions was the Haringey Box Cup back in 2019. Now I was 60 kilos back then. I won my first fight, lost my second. I think it was still the intermediate stage at that stage. But yeah, and then I came back 2022, kind of in preparation for the Olympic qualification stages. So that was my first time going 54 kg. And then the last 2 years I've been a bit busy trying to qualify for Paris and everything. So, but I'm back this year and hopefully get the same success.
And what is it that keeps you coming back to Haringey Box Cup when you've boxed in the Olympic Games, you've been to those big major tournaments, but you're still here?
Yeah, it's just a great tournament. Like my club comes over most years. That's Dublin City University Club. We come almost every year. The standard is great, even in my weight category. I know there's a few internationals there, including myself, I suppose. But the venue is superb and just a great location, and I just get great vibes from the place as well. So yeah, no, happy out.
You sort of answered the question before I asked it, but it was in my mind, so I got to ask it anyway. Do you sort of use this now? Because obviously you first came for the experience, then you came the second time with the aspiration trying to win it. Now you want to win it again, but you've been, you went to the Olympics. I mean, you've got the Olympics. We were just jealous when you told us. But I mean, do you see this tournament now as almost like a preparation for other bigger things now still?
Yeah, 100%. And even just a way to further develop myself as a boxer. So I'll be going in now, obviously want to get the win, but I've a few goals in mind for myself to work on as well. So even with the slightly smaller rings as well, so trying to focus on things to develop.
And the format, this is sort of perfect for qualifiers, this, the way you've got your boxing so quick, one after the other.
That's it. You're weighing in, boxing on the trot, so it's great to, and luckily the draw now got me the quarterfinal, so quarters, semis, finals, all day after day, so it's great preparation for further competitions.
Well, we wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Good luck. with work like that, you know that she's won national titles. And I tell you what, this place is heating up. Another win, another final. Pleased?
Yeah, I'm happy enough. It was kind of a scrappy enough fight, but could have cleaned things up a little bit more. But I'm happy with the win. Felt
She
good.
wasn't a bad opponent at all, was she? She was game, she was quick. I thought me and Barry commentating on the fight both thought that you had really, really quick feet. So you're beating a good girl there.
Yeah, no, definitely. She was strong, and on the inside it was that little bit of wrestling that she was strong in there. So yeah, no, it was a good win to come away from.
Right, joined by Shay O'Dowd. Right, Shay, I'm going to try and remember your resume here.
Yeah.
4 national titles.
4 national titles, yeah.
World bronze.
World bronze.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, no, not bad.
Few more in there?
Yeah, hopefully Haringey gold now.
So this is your first attempt, your first entry in the Haringey Box Cup,
Yeah,
right?
This is my first year in the Haringey, yeah.
What weight are you doing?
92 kilo.
I'll tell you what, you look very big stood next to Barry Jones right now.
So does everybody look big. So you were the weight below before that then?
Yes. Yeah, I won the world bronze at 86 kilo and now I'm stepping up to 92.
You're massive.
How old are you, Shay?
Just turned 18 last week.
Oh, mate.
Are you jealous?
So, no, not really. A little bit. So what's the plan now then? Wolves, Olympic qualifiers.
Yeah, well, I'll turn pro hopefully one day. Follow people who've won this like AJ, Katie Taylor. That's why I want to win this. Be a good one to win.
That's good work though from O'Dowd, keeping it long there, landing the straight 1-2. It's been a brilliant contest so far.
Oh, good right hand and the follow up there from Carbo.
Oh, and Carbo gets the decision. Well, look, Shay, the decision didn't go your way, but in my opinion, a performance you can be proud of.
I don't know. I'm disappointed how I fought. I don't know. I'm way better than that, so that's just why I'm so annoyed. Like I think I fought terrible.
But can you not take confidence away from that, knowing you didn't give your all, it wasn't your best performance, and you know if you were to fight him and you brought your A game, you could have got your arm raised?
Yeah, I know. I just feel like I should be beating guys like that with all the time put into me and everything, and all the work I put in, and just fighting like that, just disappointing when you work so hard.
Well, guess what? The Haringey Boxing Cup is going to be here next year, so you can get your revenge.
Yeah, I'll be back next year and I'll get the gold.
With that semi-final result, Shay's hopes of a Haringey Box Cup gold are on hold, at least until next year. Right, we are with the godfathers of the Haringey Box Cup, Ken and Jerry. Right, so far, so good. What year is this?
It's the 16th year we've done. We missed 2 years through the COVID, but this is our 16th year here today.
And what are the challenges? We've mentioned this the last couple of years, but challenges this time round?
The challenges is basically getting people to help support the event, really, financially, yeah. Because every year it goes up, everything goes up in cost.
Ken, how's it going for you? We're busy, so I think you said it was it 345 participants, is that right?
That's correct, yeah. I mean, it's gone from strength to strength, as you know, and we are very fortunate. Jel's just touched on it. Without DAZN, we couldn't do it. Simple as that now. It's become so big now that you need a big name like the DAZN step up and help you out. We're eternally thankful to that, because people just expect it to happen every year, as you know, and we want to keep doing it, so we need you guys on board.
Just very quickly, how did this come about? We know, but the origins, for people that don't know, the origins of this tournament.
It started, obviously, Jerry and I were involved in the police, and we were involved in community side of policing back then, and we did it to try and break down the crime that is connected with the youth in this area, Haringey area, North London area. We obviously have the boxing club in Tottenham High Road, and from that we tried to develop a way of just getting everyone together and saying, look, you can have fun, you can be together. So we used to do a youth day on the Thursday, believe it or not, in this hall with about 3,000 school kids, and then go straight into a small boxing tournament for the weekend. And from that, it's just ended up like this.
What's the furthest anyone's come for this?
New Zealand.
Yeah, last year, wasn't it? Last year.
New Zealand. Seriously? We've had America, we've had New Zealand, we've had Australia, we've had... we could go on forever. 16 years we've had near enough everywhere, haven't we?
Do you ever take a step back and sort of go, look what we did? You know, 'cause I know you're busy. And it's always about the kids, and I know that the message is great, and I know you're in it for that. But do you ever step back and think, look, no, you two sit in the pub and just go, oh, look what we just did?
We're proud of what we've done, but you know, it's to us, it's just normal now. It's what we do. People just expect it now. It's kind of. I think when if we said we weren't doing it, there'd be a problem because
the thing is though, it's not, guys, it's not normal. What you've done, I mean, you don't appreciate. I mean, but we were young boxers. Something like this would be a dream come true for us. It would change. It's changed the kids' lives. They boast about it. Even, I was talking to a kid earlier on. He boxed in his second tournament. He lost, but he boxed a really good kid, and he was proud that he just turned up and competed and had a go. And that, it's not just about winning. It's giving the kids confidence just to turn up, have a go at it, and win or lose. They're proud of themselves. You've given that. I mean, you can't underestimate that.
I think for us, and we'll both say the same on this one, you know, when we see them walk in, the younger ones especially who haven't boxed here, and they look up at that rose window and look in the hall, and you can see the look on their faces, and they kind of stand and take stock. I mean, I know Darren's boxed here and he's grown up in this area, but if you're coming from up north and you come down at this and you walk in here, they've not been in anything like this before, and they see all these rings. It's quite intimidating because it's like a bear pit in here when it gets roaring. Yeah. So for us, seeing that, we've achieved and we're happy.
You don't have to tell me I'm from Wales.
There you go.
And Jerry, Ken mentioned the word expectation there. When you're planning this, the next year, do you expect a certain amount of numbers, a certain amount of clubs to join up?
Yeah, we know now because how long it's been going, and in the amateur boxing world, it's got quite a good name. So, you know, everybody wants to get in it. You know, and we know there's always going to be foreign boxers coming from Europe and even, like say, New Zealand, Canada now. They all want to be in it as well. So we always know we're going to get the numbers. And because it's an elite tournament now, we always get the quality is going to be there. So we're going to be getting boxers here that have got aspirations to either turn professional or go on the Olympics or world titles in the amateurs and the pros. So all the boxers that come in have all got expectations of progressing their boxing careers.
There's got to be a real buzz as well. Look, just last year we had Leighton Birchill, Leo Atang, I think, both winning the competition, both pro now. It's got to give you a real buzz, a real G-up, knowing you're that platform for these fighters to turn pro.
Yeah, no, 100%. And you see that from the ones that have come through and how they talk about it after, starting with Anthony Joshua, you know, all the way through. They all talk very proudly of having a gold medal at the Box Cup Haringey. That's incredible, and they've gone on to do great things, most of them, but they still remember this and talk about it.
Imagine that as well, that Anthony Joshua fought Otto Wallin in this very hall, and then fought later on in...
I gave him his medal, I've got the photo. Yeah, it's just incredible, and that's history now, and it's great for us that they then go on to aspire in different ways, but they still are all proud, and they still talk in social media about Haringey Box Cup.
Just finally, any names to look out for?
Not really. Billy Macy.
Billy Macy, yeah.
Something to watch in a couple of years' time. He'll turn over soon, and we'll see where he goes. I expect he'll have high expectations of progression in the pros, I think.
Well, Jerry, Ken, as I've called you now, Kerry, all the best.
We met the team behind the scenes, but it's the crowd that gives the Haringey its energy. Patricia caught up with some of them to find out what keeps them coming back.
One word to describe the Haringey Box Cup.
Brilliant.
Prestige.
Massive.
Iconic. It's amazing. The building itself is amazing.
Exciting.
Amazing.
Legendary.
Absolutely amazing. Like, it's just amazing setup.
Fantastic.
Exhilarating. Brilliant.
Amazing. Fantastic.
Elite. Pinnacle.
Special.
Quality.
Unbelievable.
Historic.
Competitive.
Huge.
Brilliant.
We are joined by, I'm going to say this right, amateur boxing royalty right now, Ruby White, just telling me you've won the Europeans 3 times.
Yes, I have the Europeans 3 times and the World Championships last November.
Wow. And you are the reigning champion of the Haringey Box Cup. And this will be your 70th contest.
This will be my 70th fight today, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Confident of regaining your title?
I am. I moved up a weight class as there was no one in 50 kilos, so I'm looking forward to the challenge. I know I've got a very tall girl today, so just looking forward to like showing my skills off, and it's proving to people that it doesn't matter what weight class I'm in, even though I'm small, I can get the job done.
Nothing wrong with being small. let me say that. So obviously you're boxing at the highest level as an amateur, world champion, European champion. That's just amazing.
Yeah.
How important is this tournament to you?
I think this is a very important competition to me, just because of the venue and how many people want to enter and know about the Haringey Box Cup. So I think it's just putting my name a bit more out there, and for people to see that I'm not just a Dorset boxer, I'm on that international level, and I'm ready to turn over senior next year and show what I'm made of, really.
And do you feel the pressure now? Because obviously, you know, with the credentials you have at the highest level, that is a target on your back?
Yeah, I think especially now going into fights being world champion, I think the nerves and the pressure gets to me a bit, and I'm expected to win and I'm expected to bring stoppages, but really it's all about gaining that experience as an amateur until you turn over to the professional ranks, and that's when your records actually matter.
All right, lastly, Ruby, for those who haven't seen you fight, what can they expect?
Maximum violence and aggression.
Well, this fight promises to be a cracker, Barry. Oh, lovely right hand. Ruby, another final, a good display. Happy with that?
I'm happy with the performance. I know I could have improved in certain areas, but with the height difference, I think I've proven to people that height doesn't win fights, and us small people can still win.
From one reigning Haringey champion to another, Billy Macy returns to the ring, ready to make his mark once again and defend his title.
Right, we have got a reigning Haringey Box Cup champion with us, Billy Macy. Billy, looking to retain that gold medal. How are you feeling, mate?
Feeling top of the world, mate. I've made the weight fine. I'm feeling good. All gears are firing. I've left no stone unturned for the training. You know, I am feeling absolute top of the world at the minute.
You really buzz off of this tournament, didn't you? We see you 3 years ago. Was it losing the final in that one? 3 years ago, was it?
Yeah,
In the final, won it last year.
Yeah.
It still means everything to you, doesn't it? It's Haringey Box Cup.
Oh, 100%. You know, it's the biggest box cup in Europe, so it means the world to me, and you know, it just means so much to me for me to bring home that gold medal, and hopefully, you know, best boxer as well. That'd be a dream one.
How do you cope, because your style is exciting and high energy? Do you have to manage the fights, or do you just go and try and win every round and then worry about it after? You know, because you've got to fight, you know, potentially 3 times in 3 days. How do you manage? Do you manage yourself a little bit more with not putting so much in the first fight and keep it for the final, or do you just go all out?
To be honest, I see what sort of opposition I've got. So if I know I've got a trickier opponent, you know, on the first day, then I will go, you know, all guns firing. But what I always try and aim to do is always try and win the first and the third of the round, like the first minute and the last minute, and then have the second minute as a little walk around, you know, breathe a little bit. But you know my style. If I can hurt someone and I've got them, you know, I'm not going to let go of them.
So if you were to win it again this year, you would be a 2-time Haringey Cups gold medalist. You would have won the national title. What would the plans be moving forward for you?
So because I boxed because I won the ABAs, I would have gone to the Three Nations, but Team Scotland pulled their boy out of that. So next up for me would be anything that England can call me up for. The NABGCs next year, go in the ABAs, Haringey Box Cup next year, and then see what offers I got and see what can happen, and maybe I'll consider turning over.
So Bill, would you turn over, if you got the offer to turn over, it was a good offer, would you take that over maybe going to the Commonwealth Games or maybe or an Olympic qualifier? Would you take the pro game over that?
To be honest, I feel like winning the Commonwealth Games would be a massive achievement for me, and they are next year, so that would line me up perfectly. So if I could do that, I would love to. I'd absolutely love to do that, but you know, I'll just see what happens, see what pops up, see if I've got the opportunity to, I'll take it. If not, I will decide to turn over.
I tell you what, do not miss this man's fight. Billy Macy, reigning champ, we wish you all the best. Take care, mate.
All the best, Bill.
Thank you.
Oh, good work there. 2 very, very good fighters here. Into another final. I tell you what, a really good win there, a disqualification, but you've just beaten last year's ABA champion there.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm happy to prove that I'm still number 1, reigning number 1, and hopefully I'll go and prove it again tomorrow. Weren't happy with the win, but you know, I'll still take it. Win's a win, so on to the finals tomorrow. Job's not done yet, so once I've got that gold roll around my neck, that's when I'm happy.
And a familiar opponent for you, the opponent that you fought last year in the final.
Yeah, so who I've got tomorrow. I boxed him in the semi-finals last year. It was a good, tough bout. So, you know, I worked on a few things. It was a proper good dust-up last time. So, you know, I'm here to settle it again.
It's Sunday, it's Father's Day, and it is finals day here at Ali Pali for the Haringey Box Cup. Barry, it's your first time at this tournament. What have you made of it?
I've loved it. I think the quality's been absolutely fantastic. Championship quality, international quality, I would say, and the commitment to win. Like, you know, that Billy Macy fight alone was just unbelievable. So yeah, today I'm really looking forward to it.
And we've got Finchley's biggest cheerleader here. You've actually got 2 in the final, so that's a guaranteed gold medal. But are Finchley going to take their trophy back home?
Absolutely, we've got 3 in total, and well, I was going to say all 3 are going to get gold, but that can't happen. But yeah, I think so. We've got a cracking chance. So yeah,
let's get in and watch some boxing, eh?
Let's go.
After impressive wins for both Anthony and Jesse on Saturday, the Finchley versus Finchley heavyweight clash was on. But before things kicked off, Patricia managed to catch up with Jesse for a few words.
Jesse, you're boxing your stablemate Anthony. Gold is definitely coming home for the super heavyweight category, but how are you going to ensure that gold is coming home with you?
I believe the best version of me beats anyone, so whether it's the best version of Anthony or anyone else, I believe I'm going to get the result.
Well, I'm not going to say good luck, I'm going to say box smart, and may the best man win. I don't know how to feel about this one. I mean, it's 2 super heavyweights and
the big dogs.
Both from Finchley, so I can only just watch and say what I see. Which was
You know it's a heavyweight fight and there's a narrative behind it because his ring is surrounded with spectators.
Oh, shot.
He took it well though, Anthony, but that's a good fight. He finishes with a right hand. There's the respect shown from the 2 teammates.
Well, I'm very glad that it's not me judging this fight because it's obviously one that's close to home, and with these things you just got to say what you see, and I think Jesse really did put in the work, especially in the last minute of the last round. So let's just wait and see what the result is.
In the blue corner, Jesse Lafferty.
Well, not often that you see 2 from the same club fighting, but we've just seen a brilliant fight between 2 Finchley heavyweights, Jesse versus Anthony. Jesse, it's you who gets the win, but Anthony, you could be proud of your performance.
Yeah, I'm definitely proud of my performance. I feel like I did a bit better than last time. A few areas that I lacked on a little, but overall I'm happy, and I'm happy for him.
Jesse, that's 1 apiece now. Must be feeling good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not often in the amateurs at our weight as well you can get a rematch like that. It's the first time I've been able to avenge a loss. I'm buzzing, I'm ecstatic, but the main thing is, like, we had a tough season. I don't want to say names, but the heavyweights in London don't want to fight us. We're struggling. So if the best opponent I can get is my teammate, what does that say about the club? You know what I mean? And we put on a show, like you said, and we'll keep putting on shows. If he's the best, I'm the best, we're going to keep fighting each other until one of us comes out on top. So thank you, Anthony. Pleasure.
Our Olympian Jenny Lehane came through with a strong win on Saturday, paving the way for a big Sunday matchup against Beth Walsh.
Well, this is going to be a cracker, Barry. 2 very good fighters, former Olympian in Lehane. But you can see already this is going to be a game of chess. Oh, that was a nice shot with the left hand. Whoa, look at that. Movement, brilliant. And there is the final bell to end a cracking contest between these 2. Beth Walsh, Jenny Lehane, the Olympian from the Paris Games.
Really good quality.
Really good. Really good. I'll tell you what, it's hard to pick a winner there. It really is. Beth Walsh gets it. That was a cracker. Jenny, didn't go your way, but a performance you can be proud of.
Yeah, do you know what? I really enjoyed today's bout, so I'll come away from it happy enough. And watch it back, take things to learn, and like that's why I came here, is to develop as a boxer. It's my 6th fight in 10 days. I think we had our national elites last week, so just getting the fights in. So no, I'm delighted.
You had that lovely bounce to your step all throughout, certainly, but you were just maybe struggling in the first round just to get the distance. But you adapted. What was the change there?
Yeah, just find myself teasing a little bit to gain those extra few inches, so then I could kind of push off the back foot and you know, maximise my reach then. So yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It was a good bout. It was a very good girl now, so great one to get in.
The Haringey Box Cup has seen plenty of stars come through over the years. Patricia caught up with one of them. Former competitor, now pro boxer, Tom Welland.
Great to see you here back again, Tom. You were here 2 years ago competing, and literally the next day you turned pro. How's your pro career going?
Yeah, it's going well. We're moving fast. I've been a pro for just short of 2 years now, and we've had 9 fights. So yeah, we're moving quickly. But I think being a good amateur and being around the amateur scene, like, it helps out with when you turn pro. You can stay active, you can get as many fights as you can, and you know, it's good. It's good, like, level basing. Like, you can see what level you're at, and when you turn pro, it's not too bad, you know, like making the weight, all that sort of thing. So yeah, but it's good to come back and see all the talent coming through now.
And what's next in your pro career?
We're fighting again, I think, in a couple of months' time. I think maybe for a WBC youth or a WBO European. So yeah, no, we're in good stable. We're in a good stable. Some good steps coming up, and we're just looking to see what we're doing. But the main thing for me is just activity at the moment.
Raynham's Billy Macy took the win in style against Bilal Siddiqui, setting up a brilliant final clash with his good pal, Riley Murray.
Well, we're looking forward to this one, Barry, because this is it. This is the final. You can't hold anything back now.
Good energy here from Murray. Nice, lovely balance there.
So you are. This is a brilliant fight. Really, really good fight.
Just when you're about to say good shot from one, the other one fires back with a better shot. Oh.
Jab, oh, lovely left hand, but then back comes Macy with an uppercut. You'd never believe they're best mates watching it. This is a cracker. Special contest, this.
Oh, boys, well done. Well done. Unbelievable. God.
But that is one of the best amateur fights I've ever seen. That was so good.
In the red corner, Riley Murray.
Billy, I know that didn't go your way, but I tell you now, that is up there with one of the best amateur fights I've ever seen in my life. You should be so proud of yourself, mate.
Thank you, Dan. I really appreciate it, you know. I've always said it, I've said it in other interviews, you know, win, lose or draw. You know, if a fight's exciting like that, you know, I'm pleased with it. Of course, I'm not pleased with the result, but I'm pleased with the fight itself, you know. Yeah. Upwards and onwards onto the next one, but you know what? I'll come here again next year, or next time I'm boxing, I'll make up for it, and I'll prove to everyone, you know, I deserve that. I've won the national championships, and that's where I deserve to be at that #1 spot. So.
But Bill, fights like that, I mean, I know you know you're going to be despondent. Fights like that are small margins. That's all they are, mate, and that's all that was. Just small margin. It was a brilliant contest. You played your part there in an epic, an absolute epic. So I know you won't feel it now. You got to be proud of yourself, mate. And that doesn't derail your career. You know, in amateur boxing, you'll come back as bigger, stronger, better. And if anything, that highlights how tough a competitor you are, mate.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I've always took it on board that, you know, the amateurs is seen as sort of, you know, it's where you learn, it's where you work on things, you know. I've only had like 30 odd fights, you know. I want to try and get a lot more, but you know, I've got a lot of respect to him. He's one of my best pals outside the ring as well. He's one of my best pals, you know. So I've got a lot of respect to him, you know. And it was a quality fight, so you know, I'm proud of the fight itself. I am very proud.
Let me tell you this, Billy. I'll end with this. There is not one person in this alley pally who will forget that fight. That was special. Billy, all the best, mate.
Thank you very much, Darren.
Take care.
Well done, Bill.
Ruby White's win over Sky Taylor set the stage for a final showdown with Ruby Cuthbertson. A battle of the Rubies was on the cards.
I'm looking forward to this one. The two Rubies, Ruby White, the amateur star, versus Ruby Cuthbertson in the blue corner. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a lively start, a lively contest this. Demonstrating the quality of this competition. The two Rubies here, classy operators. Oh, good work from both there, exchanging lovely shots.
This is an elite final, so it's all about those 1%.
Oh! Oh, what a fight that was. That was worthy of any final. That brilliant contest between two exceptional fighters. Whoever loses this, though, can be extremely proud of himself.
In the red corner, Ruby White. Your appreciation also.
Ruby White, double champion. How does it feel?
Feels good, especially at the heavier weight. I've proved to people that it doesn't really matter what weight class I enter in, between 48 and 52. So I'm proud of my performance. Things can be improved like every time, but I think I did well.
She was good, she was clever. Those first 2 rounds, very tentative, but in that last round, you put your foot on the pedal and really committed, you feel?
Yeah, so I always use the first round as a scoping them out round, so obviously that's a bit close. But me and the girls actually like teammates on the England team. We're both at different weights now, but went to the Europeans together, so all my respect was with likewise with me, and we train together, we spar each other all the time, so it's nice to come up against someone in the ring who holds the same ability to you, really.
Well, it was another thrilling weekend at the Haringey Box Cup. With the medals settled in the ring, all that was left to do was to award the belts to the tournament's top fighters and give the cup to the best club of the competition. Worcester City Boxing Club's own Caitlin Wise walks away with the belt for Best Female Youth Boxer. A standout moment in an impressive tournament run.
Katie, if someone would have said to you last week that on Sunday you'd have a gold medal and a belt round your shoulder, what would you have said?
I wouldn't have believed it. Yeah.
You must be thrilled though. What a buzz, what a weekend.
Yeah, brilliant weekend.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Raynham's Finney Baker Chambers takes home the belt for Best Male Youth Boxer. A fantastic result for both him and the club.
Best youth boxer, he must be over the moon.
I am, I'm over the moon. It's been a blast. Listen, I've had 3 hard fights in this competition. I've dug in deep, and I had a good feeling I was getting this belt, and I got it. It's just made the day. I've done it for my dad, Father's Day, so he's going to tax that off me. But yeah, listen, it's been a good one.
Beth Wall secures the belt for the 2nd year running. With skill, power and pure determination, she takes home the title of Best Female Senior Boxer.
Beth, 2 years on the spin.
Yeah.
You win the gold and you win the best boxer of the tournament. You've got to give someone else a chance.
I did not expect it. I'm not going to lie, that took me off guard. My heart's pounding.
Worcester City Boxing Club adds another title to the tally as Ryan Jones takes home the belt for the Best Male Senior Boxer.
How was your performance the last couple of days? You happy in whole?
Real happy, yeah. Yeah, I'd say easy work, I'd say, really.
And the cup for the best club of the tournament was awarded to Worcester City Boxing Club. A strong, consistent showing from start to finish and a well-earned recognition for the whole team.
It must be a right buzz for you as coaches, all the hard work you put in to see those sort of results.
We're over the moon. Yeah, brilliant, yeah.
I don't know what to say, to be fair.
A lot of hard work we've gone into them, and you know, but they've had to do it themselves, haven't they? You know, they've had to jump in that ring themselves and do it. You know, but we can. It's easier for us to say on the outside what to do and what not to do, isn't it?
Well, I tell you what, the future looks very bright for your boxing club.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, it do.
Well done. Well done. Well, that draws a close to another terrific Haringey Box Cup. That was incredible. Some real future stars of the sport. Barry, we mentioned it already. Your first Haringey Box Cup. It surely lived up to its expectations.
It won't be my last, Darren, I tell you. It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, the commitment they all showed to try and win this tournament just shows how big it is. I mean, some of the fights today, yesterday were fantastic. Friday was brilliant, but today was outstanding stuff from everybody, and it was so enjoyable.
Patricia, you hung up the gloves for this event only.
Momentarily.
Picked up the microphone. How was the experience for you?
Oh, it was brilliant. I think I was more nervous doing this than getting in the ring. But honestly, it was just great to see it from a different perspective and just to enjoy the ambiance of the Haringey Box Cup. So it was brilliant.
Well, from 3-time winner of this Haringey Box Cup, from former WBO Super Featherweight champion, former IBF Middleweight champion, make sure you tune in next time.